Welcome. This is Bertina with Inner Bliss, and we are going to do a past life meditation today. Now, remember, at any time that you feel uncomfortable with any meditations, that it's okay to stop the recording and take a break. Many times people feel like with past life meditations that they're going to find out that there's someone that were very famous, or maybe they made a big change in history. But in my opinion, the purpose of past life meditations is to help you find the lessons in life that you're going through right now. Maybe in a past life, maybe you were the cheater in the relationship, and you wonder why now that you have issues with trust. Or maybe you were something bad happened to you in the past life, and you have issues, say, with water, and it may have been because in the past life you drowned, and you want to work through those issues. So with this, I encourage you to journal at the end of the meditation, and to really think about the lessons and the aspects that you learned today. If you do not experience a lot, that is okay. This is a meditation that you should be able to do multiple times over and over again, and each time you will be able to go deeper and deeper into different situations. So, if you're ready, let's begin. Let's begin first by you lying down comfortable in a bed, or on a mat, or on a couch, allowing your feet to fall out and your legs just to be comfortable enough to where you're not holding tension in your body. Now allow for your hips to decompress and sink deeper into where you are lying. Allow your torso and your chest to sink just a little bit deeper into the mattress or the bed that you're on. Allow your shoulders to fall open, your arms to fall to the side. And now this is the time to take a moment just to move your head and neck back and forth, finding that perfect, comfortable place in your pillow so that you can lie comfortable for a few moments. I would like for you to take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Let's do that a couple of times on your own. And now for the next few moments, I want you to lie there and set your intention for this meditation. Is it to find out possibly why you are attracted to certain time periods or certain cultures throughout history? Is it to find the answers to why you react to certain people or certain objects or certain actions a specific way? Or is it just to learn more about yourself and who you are? So take a moment and set that intention. Now let's begin. As you're lying there on your mat or in your bed, envision that you are setting up and beginning to begin your journey. You place your feet on the floor. You find balance there. You stand up and you feel empowered through your body. You find the strength and the determination to learn more about yourself. We begin this journey by taking one step forward. As you step forward, you notice that there is a flight of stairs there in front of you. You take a moment to look to the top of the stairs and you notice that there is a door. If you are a person that's connected to spirituality or various religions, now is the time to call in any spirit guides, spirit animals, angels, or any deities that you may wish to accompany you on your journey. So let's take a moment and do that. Remember to ask permission to be grateful for anything that they offer. Now let's begin by putting your foot on the first step. And I will count the steps as we go up them. 1, step 2, step 3. Take a look around and look at the steps to see what the steps are made out of. Are there banisters or railings or nothing? Step 4, step 5, 6. How do you feel at this point? Do you feel comfortable, or do you need to go back and try again later? As if we continue, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're at the top of the steps and you notice the door in front of you. Take a few moments to take a good hard look at the door. What is it made out of? Is there anything on the door, any symbols? What about the door handle? Do you notice anything distinct about the door handle? Take a moment to examine this area, as this is your entrance to your past life. Now let's take a breath in. You reach for the door. How does the door handle feel? How are you feeling at this point? You take in a deep breath and you step through the door. The first thing I want you to do is look at your feet. What do your feet look like? Are you wearing shoes or not? Are you a boy or a girl? Can you tell what race you are? Or even possibly what species you are? Take time examining and getting comfortable in your body. Allowing your eyes to examine your legs and your hands, your arms and your shoulders and your chest. You begin to look up and you notice that there's a mirror in front of you. Take a few moments to examine who you are in this past life. Remember to look deep into the eyes, as the eyes are the windows to the soul. Now, as we examine ourselves, did you notice anything, any emotion coming through, any particular quality or characteristic for the way you look? Could you tell by the clothes what time period you're in, what your social status is? Now, where you've stepped into is your safe place. So if anytime you're wandering around or you're looking around in the area and you feel uncomfortable, you can come back to this place. You may even choose to stay in this place during this meditation and just explore the area. So for the next few minutes, I want you to look around at your safe space. This may be your bedroom, your house. It may be a forest or a beach or a mountain, but it's where you, in this past life, felt the safest. So take about 5 minutes to learn more about you and who you are at this time. As you're walking around, take time to pick up items that are in front of you. If you're outside, take time to sit and experience the environment you're in. Do you hear animals or water? What do the skies look like? How do you feel during this time, in this era, in this area? Again, this is where you felt safest during this time. Now I want you to take just one more moment to look around, see if there's any last things that you would like to explore before we move forward. Now you have the option to stay here in this room and explore longer, or we can go out into the area and interact with others. So if you're ready, you'll notice that there is a door in front of you if you're inside. So take a moment just to walk through the door, step outside, and look at your environment. If you're outside, take time to see where you need to go. Is there a section in the trees? A portal in front of you? Is it going into the water? Is there a building, a town, or an area around you? As you explore this area, please remember to interact with people. Notice how they speak to you. Is it with respect or disrespectful? What time period are you in? Can you tell what your role is in this society? What are you learning about yourself? Now, at times, this may become distressful because this may be a time period when you had some negative interactions, some negative actions to occur to you, some negative experiences. So take time to really, really get to know who you are. And remember, if it becomes too distracting or too negative or scary, that you have the right to go back to your safe room or even sit up in the meditation. Many times this is where people will find happy scenes such as weddings or maybe sad scenes such as funerals. But this is your time to explore. Remember to interact. Remember to take a look at everything around you. I'll give you a few moments to do this. Now, as you continue to look around, take a few moments to take a seat somewhere. This may be at a table or a desk or on the ground. Just take a moment and sit and reflect. What is it that you've learned so far? What is it that you want to know more of? Is there anything that has surprised you or anything that has bothered you? Take a moment in this meditation to think about that, and then how we will process that as we go through. Now finish your thoughts, and we'll begin to explore one last area. Now, this may be continuing with the same life, or it may be a different life with the same lesson. So look in front of you and see what it is that you have in front of you. Is it a door, a portal, a grove of trees? And begin to explore one last life, or one last lesson, or one last part of this life. Gently walk through, and as you have before, examine the area around you. Where are you? Who are you? What is all around you? Take time to experience all that is around. Now begin to conclude your time in this section of your life. Take a moment for some few last questions, to look around for a few things. Maybe have a last discussion with someone. Now let's begin moving back through the last door that you went through. As we enter the second area, this is the time to take just one last look, maybe finish up some questions. Take a look around. Begin moving through the second door, and we're back where we started. And we find our door to our safe area. Open that door and walk into the safe area, taking one last moment to gather anything that you may need. There may be an object that you found that meant something to you. There may be something more that you needed to look at. So take a few moments and tie up any loose ends. Now we begin to step through the door that leads us back to our stair steps. So we open that door. We notice the steps are still there. And we begin to walk down them. Step 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're at the bottom of the steps, back where we were. If you had called in any spirit guides, angels, or anything to work with you, please thank them for their time and allow them to go on. Now gently set back on the ground or lie back on your bed and allow yourself to come back to this time. Taking a deep breath in, allowing your soul and your physical body to connect again. Bring small movements to your toes and your fingers. Just letting yourself know that you're back. Taking another deep breath. And bringing energy and life back to your body. Gently move your toes, your fingers, your feet, your legs, your hips. And move your head back and forth, just gently. And when you're ready, go ahead and pick up your journal and spend time journaling for as long as you need. Have a great day, and namaste.